Hi traders, hour and a half till the Dow closed, the US closed, so let's just see where we are at the moment. I bought the Dow quite close to the lows here, so got a couple of slices out of this. Still holding position and just looking to see if we can just push into here. Admittedly, it's very congested. But we have this trend line at the daily 55 underneath us, stochastics are low, so just looking to see if that can lift us up. Let's look at the DAX. You can see I've indicated the waves to the downside and the correction wave up here to 11.8, and just looking to see if we can hold this main support area and push back up in towards 12,000 as we head towards the non-farm payroll on Friday, which is going to have an influence on all the indices to some extent. But you know, sticking to this one, stochastics are low, RSI is just under the midline, and you know, this support level at the moment is getting bought. We're in this box. It's not uncommon to dip out of the box. As long as we stay in there, I will continue to call that bullish. So if we can now close above 11.5, then that opens the gates for a push into 12. Data tomorrow, we've got Aussie GDP before we get up in the morning, Chinese services, and then a raft of Euro data before we get UK services. It's a busy day. It's a very, very busy day. Then we've got Euro retail sales, Euro rates, the first of the weekly job figures as we head towards non-farm payroll, ECB conference, and so on. So that from overnight right throughout the day, we've got this raft of data. Followed by beige book at the end of the day. So we've got data from start to finish through all the sessions, Asian, European and US. So we need to be very careful. So let's just continue to look at the rest of the charts. Let's look at the dollar pairs. This is the pound. So we need to try and get a foothold at roughly 250, 280 to see if we can come and test the 200. On the Euro US, huge day right into the 100 EMA, so let's see if we can get a move back to at least 110, 30, 50 area. Pound yen, it's still aching higher, although it is struggling up there. It's definitely struggling. Could need a yank down to a key level like 188. Otherwise, all the time it keeps closing higher. That could just keep going. The Euro yen has been good. That's had a massive move up here. Quite a knot of moving averages under there. So if we can now get a pullback to 137, that would be a great potential move back for that one. May not get it. It may not come down that far. It could even just continue from where we left off at 850. Now, if it's that strong, it may just keep going. But even the euro pound has bottomed down here at 70.50, and here we are close to 73. So you can see the strength in the euro, at least bounce in the euro anyway. The other one to watch out was CAD yen. CAD yen to some extent has gone, been consolidating for a long period. I'm now into a lot of resistance. I would leave it and hope we get some kind of pull back on that, but that's, with all the resistance and parity, that is a tough call. Well, last but not least, Aussie US. I would just personally stick to the euro, but this one looks as if this has bottomed out as well. Let me just tie the chart up. So we had all that support at 76, and now we have sprung up. Okay, quick look at oil and gold, and then we'll leave it there. Oil is pushing higher, invents tomorrow, a lot of data. I would steer clear personally. Gold I would leave alone. Let's just go back to the Forex a moment, because I did call a short on this one. So you can see that we are seeing this weakness in the dollar now. That's a sell signal. New high, close below next day. That has had it short term. But again, I would just stick with the euro recovery and just concentrate on the euro pairs, particularly euro US and euro yen. Okay, stocks. UAL is finally, we peaked at 2250 today, currently 2210. We do need to hold this level to continue this, and to attract more buyers. We do need a higher close, otherwise this could just roll over. But if you're in it, keep your stop tight. Diamond offshore, a little bit like that Aussie US. That's butting into a lot of resistance. FB is still got an hour and a half of trading, don't forget. But I think that can hold. Rig. Is closing up. I like the look of this. I think this can go places. Yeah, that's a knot of moving averages there. So to close up here at 1940 could open the door for a retest of 23 potentially, if we can get going. What else do I like? So we'll look at some UK stuff. AA is still holding up. What else? What other UK stuff? I'll have to update my system. Let's look at some miners. Vedanta. Looks as if it's certainly trying. Looks as if it's trying to form a base down there. GG. This is US. Nope. BHP. New low, close above in this sequence. So we have on the face of it got reversal there, but we did not close above that resistance level. I actually think that is reversal signal, and I think that can start to climb up from here. Got a gap fill at 1528, so I would hold out for about 1370, or even slightly lower. Yeah, have a cheeky bid and then see if you get filled. All right, I hope that helps, and see you in the room tomorrow.